morning, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Radio Breakfast Show. I am Ibrahim Adebayo with the newspaper review. These are the headlines in the news. Hunger protests. US, UK, Canada issue security alert to nationals in Nigeria. Hardship. Wike mobilize youth, other stakeholders against joining protest. Shortage. Fuel price rise 21% to 850 naira per litre as marketers short stations. Politician behind banditry killings in Benue, Governor Alia alleges. Maduro declared winner of Venezuela presidential election. Now the news in detail. The United Hunger protests. US, UK, Canada issue security alert to nationals in Nigeria. The United Nations, United Kingdom, and Canada have issued security alert to their nationals in Nigeria, warning of potential violence during the planned End Bad Governance protest on August 1, 2024. In a separate travel advisory, the three countries cautioned their citizens to avoid areas where confrontations between security agencies and protesters might occur, citing historical precedents. This week, the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, led by the All Progressive Congress, faces significant pressure as Nigerians prepare to protest against perceived bad governance. The widespread discontent among the populace, unless a last-minute change occur, signal a potential confrontation with the federal government. The flurry of emergency meeting involving the presidency, the secretary to the government of the federation, SDF, the national security advisor, head of security agencies, state governors, ministers, and APC leadership underscore the government anxiety. The protest organizer operating under the End Bad Governance movement have been mobilizing youth and civil society groups to protest against economic hardship and the alleged failures of President Bola Tinubu administration. The U.S. mission in Abuja, in its advisory, urged Americans to avoid the rallies, advising them to stay clear of crowds and demonstrations and stay updated via local media. The alert highlighted the potential of roadblock, checkpoints, traffic congestion, and physical confrontation, stating, according to the media report, nationwide protests may occur in Nigeria between July 29 and August 5th, 2024, based on the past occurrences of protests may involve roadblock, checkpoint, traffic congestion, and physical confrontation. Similarly, the UK High Commissioner warned that protests could occur between July 29 and August 10 in a major city like Abuja and Lagos. British nationals were advised to exercise caution, avoid large crowd, and stay informed through media reports, noting that the previous protests have turned violent with little warning. The advisory read: political rallies, protests, and violent demonstrations can take place with little notice. Get advice on the area to avoid. The Canadian government also alerted its citizens about the demonstrations, cautioning them to expect disruption in the traffic and public transportation, and warned that protests could become violent unexpectedly. These advisory reflect heightened concern over the planned nationwide protest and their potential impact on the safety and security of Nigerians. Hunger protests, UK, US, Canada issue security alert to nationals in Nigeria. For more details on the news, you can visit the Vanguard newspaper. Hardship. Wike mobilize youth, other stakeholders against joining protests. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Yeson Wike, is mobilizing Abuja youth and other stakeholders against joining the proposed August 1st to 10 nationwide protest over hunger and hardship. Wike, who was speaking during a ministerial engagement with FCT youth from Abuja South Federal Constituency in Kwali Area Council of the FCT yesterday, also said that the youth and other stakeholders in Buhari Gwarimpa Area Council would as well be engaged on same issue in the coming days. According to reports, a similar interaction was held with stakeholders in Abuja municipal area in Abuja on Saturday. Wike pointed out that interaction was to enlighten them on the ease of protest and why they should not be part of it. The minister appreciated the traditional rulers and the area council chairman for mobilizing FCT youth for the interaction to enlighten them against joining the protest. They do not have a stake in it. For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Post newspaper. Hardship. Wike mobilizes youth, other stakeholders against joining protests. Shortage. Fuel prices rise 21% to 850 naira per litre as marketers short stations. The independent marketers of petrol yesterday increased prices by more than 21% to 850 naira per litre from about 700 per litre in Lagos and its environ as shortage beats harder. A survey of the situation in Lagos and environ indicated that many major marketers did not have the product for sales, while the few independent marketers with the product raised prices to the new level, obviously the highest this year. There were very long queues at the filling stations of the few NNPC and major marketers, which prices hovered at more than 650 per litre. However, desperate motorists were seen patronizing illegal hawkers whose prices range between 1,000 naira to 1,500 per litre at some locations, including Maryland, Egba, Ikotun, Lasso, Iba Road, Ikeja, Agege. Some customers also complained about other sharp practices especially pump manipulation, as officials of the Nigerian Mainstream and Downstream Regulatory Authority were not in sight to enforce compliance at the stations. The Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Regulatory Authority NMDPRA, Engineer Farouk Ahmad, could not be reached, but it confirmed that the personnel were still holding fortil at the depot. In response to the situation, the motorists transfer the high cost of fuel in form of high fare to commuters who pay 1,500 naira to travel from Mile 12 to Yaba yesterday from 1,000 the previous day. NNPC Limited attributed the shortage to hitches in the discharge operations of a couple of vessels. Olufemi Soneye, the Chief Corporate Communication Officer of NNPC, wishes to state that the tightness in fuel supply and distribution witnessed in some parts of Lagos and FCT is a result of the hitch in the discharge operation of a couple of vessels. For more details on the news, you can visit the Vanguard newspaper. Shortage, fuel prices rises 21% to 850 naira per litre as marketers short stations. Politicians behind banditry killings in Benue, Governor Alia alleges. Benue State Governor Aisin Alia has accused politicians of being behind the armed banditry and killing in the state. Alia made the allegation yesterday after attending a Thanksgiving organized by the Chapel of Grace, Government House, Makurdi, lamenting that the bandits were homegrown and have taken up arms to kill their own. In the recent time, there have been consistency attack and killings at Shankeri axis of the state, comprises Castina Ala, Oku and Logo local government area of the state. The governor was reacting to the recent attack, which initially claimed 6 lives in Oku local government and triggered a violent protest among cold-blooded murder of 18 in Castina Ala local government, as well as the viral video of banditry threatening to kill more in that axis and move by his government to end bloodletting. He said, I use that in the sense that we are talking about the composition of every frame and form of security that has come up on the people of Okum local government. During his campaign, I told every faceless person in the 3 senatorial districts who were creating instability in the state to shield their sword, and that the new government was coming to liberate them, to get them out of the bushes and stop them from killing their siblings. And that is what the government is doing at the moment. Unfortunately, when the political wings of it come to a fray, it's kind of complicated. What had been there for many years, there had been skirmish of instability in the Okum area. For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Post newspaper. Politicians behind banditry killings in Benue, Governor Alia alleges. Maduro declared winner of Venezuela presidential election. President Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela has been declared winner of the country presidential election. He is thus set to return as president for the 3rd term. According to the electoral body of the country, Maduro won the election conducted yesterday with 51% of votes. The results contradicted multiple exit polls, which suggested an opposition win after Maduro administration was blamed for wrongdoings that evidently turned most citizens against him. The result of the poll indicated that opposition candidate Edmodo Gonzalez, who was widely acclaimed to be heading the election as the winner late on Sunday, actually won just 44% of the votes. Maduro has responded to his controversial victory, proclaiming that his re-election is a triumph of peace and stability. Apparently, sensing public suspicion and possible mass dissent, however, he was quick to announce that he would sign a document later in the day to hold a national dialogue. Already, criticism is rife within the opposition that the country National Electoral Council acted like an arms of government rather than impartial, independent body. The opposition had earlier said voters are choosing a change. For more details, you can visit the Daily Post newspaper. Maduro declared winner of Venezuela presidential election. Before we bring the newspaper review to a close, here are the headlines again. Hunger protests. US, UK, Canada issue security alert to national in Nigeria. Hardship. Wike mobilizes youth, other stakeholders against joining protests. Shortage. Fuel prices rise 21% to 850 naira per litre as marketers short stations. Politicians behind banditry killings in Benue. Maduro declare winners of Venezuela presidential election. And that ends the newspaper review on Carnival Radio. Thank you so much for listening. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. Do enjoy the rest of your morning.